It's natural to start doubting yourself when it comes time to submit your medical school application. Are you qualified? Do you even like science? Will you look good in a white coat for the rest of your life? Here are 4 tips to help manage cold feet when applying to med school. Dr. Jubal, medschoolinsiders.com. Applying to medical school can be very stressful, and it's normal to have second thoughts as application season approaches. Concerns about your level of preparedness, the time and energy required to pursue a medical career, and the associated financial costs may cause you to question your choices. It's important to understand that these feelings of uncertainty are a normal part of the process, and even the most well-prepared applicants may never feel completely ready. If you're feeling this way, take time to reflect on why you chose medicine in the first place. Whether you were driven by a passion to help others after a family member battled a severe illness, or motivated by the intellectual stimulation medicine provides, reminding yourself of this initial motivation can help rekindle your enthusiasm and remove these doubts. However, if you continue to doubt whether medicine is the right career path for you, it is crucial to be decisive and avoid the sunk cost fallacy. This fallacy occurs when an individual continues down a certain path simply because they have already invested significant time and resources. If you realize a career in medicine isn't for you, it's okay to consider alternative options that better align with your preferences. It is important not to base your career choice solely on the investment you have made thus far, no matter how large that investment may already be. You don't have to finish the anchovy pizza simply because you've already eaten part of it. Reflect, adjust, and move forward with the path that makes the most sense for your future happiness and satisfaction. The second tip is to reach out to others. While it's important to have support from other pre-meds who are in the same boat, it's better to talk to people who have already been to medical school and can properly address your concerns. Talk to medical professionals at every stage of training to get a comprehensive outlook on what you should expect at every level. Current medical students can properly explain the ins and outs of medical school and what you should expect on a day-to-day basis regarding everything from studying to finances. Residents can provide valuable insights about the additional years of training after medical school. Residency is often the toughest time of your medical career, and understanding its pros and cons can help you determine if this is the path you want to continue or not. Attending physicians will give you information about the most important part that will constitute multiple decades of your life after training. Learn the details of the typical day as an attending and how you can tailor your practice to fit your lifestyle goals. Be sure to listen to both sides of the argument. Don't spend all of your time talking to people who are happy during their training. While you have a lot to gain from listening to them and understanding how they maintain this positivity, it's equally important to hear from those who have less favorable opinions of medicine. Talk to former pre-meds or current professionals who chose a different path than medicine. This will give you a balanced perspective so you can make a rational decision. Lastly, talk to friends and family outside of medicine and get their support. Even though they may not understand the nuances of medical training, telling them about your concerns can help relieve you some stress, and they can provide you with comfort and support to help get you through this difficult period. At the same time, watch out for pressure from family and loved ones to pursue or not pursue a certain direction. Choosing to become a doctor because someone else wants you to is a recipe for disaster. Some may recommend you ask your pre-med advisors for advice. While this can be useful, keep in mind they may be biased or not have the adequate resources to provide the insight you need. For more information, check out our video on navigating pre-med advisors, link in the description. Imposter syndrome is the persistent belief that you don't deserve your success and have only gotten lucky to get where you are. At some point, everyone is going to discover you don't actually know what you're doing. It's quite a common feeling among pre-meds and medical students who begin to doubt themselves despite their many qualifications. When experiencing imposter syndrome, it's important to go back to the facts. Do you have the GPA and MCAT score required for medical school? Have you sought out varied extracurricular activities and committed to them over a long period of time? Accept that although you may feel like you don't belong or are unprepared, the facts usually suggest otherwise. Do you have application cold feet because of nerves or because of legitimate concerns that 1, your application is not adequately prepared, or 2, you don't actually want to pursue a career as a doctor? Do you have all of your ducks in a row or not? If you do, there's a good chance imposter syndrome is chilling your feet. Our last tip for medical school application cold feet is to be as prepared as possible when application season comes. The more prepared you are, the more confident you'll be when applications roll around. Ensure you have enough clinical experience well before you apply. While some pre-meds spend more time working on research and labs, one of the best things you can do as a pre-med to ensure you're prepared and confident in your decision is to shadow physicians. Spending time shadowing physicians will show you what you're getting into, especially if you're at an academic hospital. You get to see the day-to-day of medical professionals at all levels, from med students to attendings. Another important factor to consider is your list of medical schools. Extensively research every program you're interested in attending. Compare your scores to previous matriculants so you know what to expect. Apply to schools with similar scores to yours so that you're a high probability candidate for them. Look into other key factors as well, including the location of the schools, funding opportunities, and each school's teaching methodology. When crafting your list, choose a mix of target, reach, and safety schools, aiming for at least 20 schools. This will give you safer options without overextending you during secondaries. Make sure every piece of your application is ready by the time application season arrives, including a narrative-driven personal statement, strong letters of recommendation, and varied extracurriculars. Not properly understanding the application process and its timeline can cause significant doubts. Follow our month-by-month medical school application timeline, which is updated for each application cycle. It will keep you on track every step of the way. Link in the description. Lastly, another important factor premeds are often panicked by is the financial aspect. Medical school is expensive, and trying to understand how you'll make it through these 4 years can be especially stressful. Spend time learning about different funding options for med school and talk to people who have already been in your shoes. Understanding the options available to you, such as loans, scholarships, or taking time off to work and save money, can help relieve stress and better prepare you for what's to come. For student financial advice, including scholarships, student loans, and financial planning, check out our videos, links in the description below. Getting into medical school is no easy task. The path is full of complexities, nuances, and roadblocks that can stop even the most ambitious and qualified students. If your dream is to become a doctor, seek help from trusted experts who can elevate your application and make you so compelling that schools will fight over you. That's right, we've helped students have schools throw money their way to help sway their decision. As you look for resources and companies to work with, only choose those built by actual MD and DO physicians. If you decide on Med School Insiders, we'd love to be a part of your journey to becoming a physician. We have a variety of services to help you at each step in the application process, from medical school applications to crushing your MCAT to navigating extracurriculars. Our results speak for themselves. See for yourself and learn more at medschoolinsiders.com. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then check out why getting into medical school is so hard and how to stand out. Much love, and I'll see you guys there.